Last night, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert turned into a brutal demolition zone when Stephen Colbert, the sharp-tongued host, destroyed Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, leaving him in tears on live TV after a confrontation that stunned viewers, set the internet ablaze, redefined late-night chaos. Sources say what began as a high-profile interview with Musk touting his latest ventures spiraled into a savage showdown, with Colbert's relentless assault breaking the mogul down, step by step, into a sobbing mess nobody saw coming. Before we unpack this wild saga, drop a comment with where you're watching from, hit subscribe for more jaw-dropping tales like this. Musk, the mastermind of Tesla, SpaceX, strode onto the set with his usual bravado, ready to hype his Mars dreams, electric empire. But Colbert wasn't in the mood for fluff, opening with a cutting jab. "Elon, you're here to save humanity or just your stock price?" The barb, dripping with sarcasm, hit hard, and insiders say the audience felt it, some laughing, others tensing, as Musk smirked. "I'm here for the future, Stephen, not your cheap shots." The tension kicked off fast. Colbert rolled a clip of Musk's latest X rant, boasting about outsmarting critics, his tone bold, unapologetic. "That's classic Elon," Colbert said, grinning. "But is it genius or a guy spiraling out of control?" Musk fired back, his voice firm. "I'm in control, Stephen. I build worlds. You just tear them down." The crowd splitting, some cheering, others jeering, as producers watched, sensing the segment veering off script, trouble brewing early. Sources say the room shifted, Musk's confidence wavered, the audience buzzing, with insiders noting Colbert's eyes glinted. He smelled weakness, and the night was about to ignite. What's got everyone talking isn't just the opening salvo. It's how fast it turned vicious. Musk refused to play the easy guest, leaning in. "You don't understand my stakes, Stephen. I'm risking everything. You risk a laugh." And Colbert pounced. "Risk? You're risking a breakdown, Elon, and I'm here to deliver it," his jab personal piercing. The crowd gasped, some shouted, others filmed, as the clash took a raw turn, with Musk's jaw tightening, Colbert's grin widening, the stage set for a destruction that would leave one man standing, the other in tears, the fireworks just beginning. The savage showdown on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert last night roared into a blistering assault as Stephen Colbert, wielding his razor-sharp wit, began dismantling Elon Musk, the billionaire tech icon, with a barrage of jabs that turned a tense interview into a fiery crucible, leaving the studio electric, producers scrambling, the clash charging toward a breaking point that's already dominating headlines. Sources say after Musk brushed off Colbert's opening salvo, claiming higher stakes, the host doubled down, his attack growing fiercer, the night's destruction gaining steam. Colbert, his grin turning predatory, zeroed in on Musk's empire. "Breakdown, Elon? Tesla's recalls pile up, SpaceX blows up," his voice laced with mockery, as he played a clip of a rocket disintegrating mid-flight, debris raining, a visual gut punch, the crowd reacting fast, some chuckling, others murmuring, while Musk's face hardened. "That's innovation, Stephen. Failures fuel progress. You wouldn't get it." His retort stiff, edged, drawing cheers, boos from the divided audience, the tension thickening with every word. The host didn't relent, pivoting to Musk's chaos. "Progress or pandemonium, Elon? Twitter's a dumpster fire under you," sources say. Musk's eyes narrowed, his voice rising. "I saved Twitter, Stephen. I'm not the fire, you're the spark." The comeback bold, shaky, the crowd erupting, some shouting, "Elon's right," others laughing as producers whispered, "He's slipping," their headsets humming, the segment veering further from control, the air crackling. Colbert grinned. "Spark, I'm the flame, buddy, burning your hype down." His jab cutting, deeper, personal, testing Musk's grip. What stoked the inferno wasn't just the barbs, it was Musk's pushback. Insiders report he leaned forward. "You mock my risks, Stephen. I've bet my life, you bet on applause." His tone raw, intense, and Colbert struck back. "Bet your life? You're betting on tears, Elon. Look at you," pointing at Musk's tense frame. The audience splitting wider, some chanting, "Colbert, Colbert," others jeering with phones filming, X posts surging. "Musk's rattled," one read, racking up likes as the clash turned vicious, the stakes soaring higher. The studio pulsed with heat. Sources say Musk's hands clenched. "I'm not your punching bag, Stephen. I'll outlast you." His voice loud, wavering. And Colbert pounced. "Outlast me? You're unraveling, Elon, cracking under my lights." His words ruthless, piercing, the crowd roaring, some standing, others yelling, while producers signaled a break, their hands frantic. But Musk shouted over, "I'm not cracking, you're a hack." His defiance trembling, the chaos swelling, with insiders noting, "He's on the edge." The night racing toward a tearful, destructive peak. Colbert's onslaught just warming up. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert erupted into a relentless demolition last night, as Stephen Colbert, his wit a sharpened blade, sliced deeper into Elon Musk, the billionaire tech mogul, with a ferocious onslaught that turned a fiery confrontation into a brutal breaking, leaving the studio charged. The audience split, the path to Musk's tears growing clearer, more inevitable. Sources say Musk's shaky defiance after calling Colbert a hack only fueled the host's attack, with the clash escalating into a public unraveling that's now the internet's hottest flame. Colbert, his eyes gleaming, tightened his grip. "Unraveling, Elon? Your genius acts fraying, flops piling up." His voice cold, mocking as he flashed a graphic, Tesla stock dipping, SpaceX wreckage smoldering. The crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's jaw clenched. "Flops? I'm reshaping the world, Stephen. You're reshaping nothing." His voice loud, straining, the audience dividing, cheers clashing with boos, as producers watched, hands twitching, the live feed holding, tension spiking. The host struck harder. "Reshaping? You're wrecking, Elon. Twitter's a clown show now." His jab vicious, personal. And Musk snapped back. "I fixed it, Stephen. I'm not the clown, you are." His words fierce, trembling. The crowd, surging, some shouting. Elon fights, others jeering, with phones filming, X posts exploding. "Musk's shaky," one read, trending fast. Colbert grinned. "Clown? I'm not the one sweating, Elon. Your mask's slipping," pointing at Musk's flushed face. The audience roaring, some chanting, "Break him," others pleading, "Ease up," as the chaos swelled. What turned the heat into a blaze wasn't just the insults. It was Musk's fraying edge. Insiders say he stood, leaning in. "You don't get my burden, Stephen. I carry millions. You carry a cue card." His tone raw, breaking. And Colbert fired back. "Burden? You're buckling, Elon. Tears are your next launch." His taunt ruthless. The crowd splitting wider, some rushing the stage edge, others yelling, with clips hitting X. "Musk's losing it," racking up shares, as Musk shouted, "I'm not buckling, I'll crush you." His voice cracking, hands slamming the desk, the room igniting. The studio became a pressure cooker. Sources report producers signaled security, their voices urgent. "He's close." But Musk pressed on. "You're a nobody, Stephen. I'm the real deal." His defiance wobbling, sweat beading, as Colbert stood. "Real deal? You're a real mess, Elon," breaking live, his command sharp, piercing. The crowd erupting, some tossing cups, others live streaming, while Musk roared, "I'm not breaking, you're finished." His voice shaking, eyes glistening. The destruction, peaking, with insiders noting, "Tears are next." the night hurtling toward a sobbing collapse, Colbert's victory looming large. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert hit its devastating peak last night, as Stephen Colbert, wielding unrelenting fury, destroyed Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, driving him to a sobbing collapse on live TV, turning a fiery confrontation into a shattering spectacle that left the studio in chaos. Viewers stunned, the internet a wildfire of reaction. Sources say Musk's crumbling defiance, after vowing to crush Colbert, met the host's final crushing blow, sparking tears that sealed his downfall. The night's destruction etched in raw, emotional ruin. Colbert, his smirk icy, delivered the kill shot. "Breaking, Elon? Your empires fall. Your eyes weep." His voice sharp, cruel, as he flashed a mock reel. Tesla crashes, SpaceX explosions, Twitter chaos looping, the crowd reacting hard, some laughing, others gasping, while Musk's face contorted. "I'm not breaking, Stephen. I'm stronger than you'll ever be." His voice loud, fracturing. The audience surging, cheers clashing with boos. As producers watched, hands frozen, the live feed holding, chaos exploding. The host pressed the blade. "Stronger? You're sobbing, Elon. We see it live." His jab vicious, final. And Musk tried to fight. "I'm not sobbing, I've built it all. You've built nothing." His words desperate, eyes glistening, with Colbert pouncing. "Nothing. You're crying, Elon. Your genius is tears." Pointing at Musk's wet face. The crowd roaring, some chanting, "Cry, cry!" Others shouting, "Stop it!" As phones filmed, X posts surging. "Musk's done," one read, trending fast. Musk's voice broke. "I've risked everything." His hands slamming the desk, tears spilling, a gasp rippling through. The breakdown floored the room. Insiders say Musk swiped at his face. "I'm not crying for you. It's for them." His denial choked, raw, as tears streamed, while Colbert leaned in. "Them? You're weeping for yourself, Elon. Destroyed here." His taunt merciless, the audience surging, some standing, filming, others yelling, with clips hitting X instantly. "Musk sobs live," one read, racking up shares, another showing his tears. "Colbert wins," going viral, millions watching. Musk roared, "You're a monster, I'll rise." His voice shattering, fists pounding, but the sobs overwhelmed, his strength gone. What cemented the destruction was Musk's collapse. Sources report he stood, reeling. "I can't do this. You're filth." His voice a mix of rage, sobs as he ripped off his mic, hurling it, the crash resounding while Colbert laughed. "Filth? You're the wreck, Elon. Crawl away." His words brutal, final, the crowd erupting, some rushing the stage, others chanting, "Get him out!" as security lunged, grabbing Musk, who thrashed, "Let me go, I'll walk." His tears flowing, the chaos peaking with insiders saying, "He's broken." The night's end a tearful ruin, Colbert's triumph absolute. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert spiraled into utter mayhem last night, as Elon Musk, the billionaire tech titan, freshly broken by Stephen Colbert's savage destruction, stumbled off the set in a flood of tears, his mic crashing behind him, security grappling to contain his sobbing, thrashing exit, leaving the studio in pandemonium. Viewers shell-shocked, the internet erupting with the fallout of a confrontation that shattered a giant live on air. Sources say Musk's raw plea, "Let me go, I'll walk," as he tore free, marked the end of his fight, with Colbert's victory ringing, the night's chaos hitting fever pitch. Musk, tears pouring, wrestled free from security's grip. I'll walk," his voice a ragged sob, staggering toward the exit, his suit rumpled, face streaked, as Colbert stood, arms crossed. "Walk away, Elon. You're a tear-stained wreck." His taunt sharp, unrelenting, the crowd roaring, some cheering. "Gone, gone," others gasping. "No, Elon." while security trailed, hands hovering, unable to stop his lurching retreat. The live feed capturing every shaky step, his figure fading into the wings, a broken shadow under the studio lights. The audience lost all control. Insiders say some leapt up, phones blazing, filming Musk's tearful escape. Others pounded seats, shouting, "He's out," while a few cried support. "Come back, Elon." The room a cacophony of noise, with producers frozen, their headsets buzzing. "He's off. Let it run," one stammered, the broadcast holding, showing the empty desk where Musk once sat, now a symbol of his ruin. Colbert milked it, leaning in. "That's the exit of a titan, folks, tears included." His voice dripping mockery, sparking roars, laughter, as chaos reigned, some tossing cups, others live streaming. The energy wild, unhinged. What turned this moment into a legend wasn't just the tears. It was Musk's disintegration. Sources report his last gasp. "I'll rise," choked out as he vanished, barely audible, his bravado drowned in sobs, while Colbert waved, "Rise? You sank, Elon, drowned in my spotlight." His final barb ruthless, the crowd splitting wider, cheers crashing against boos, with X exploding, clips of Musk's sobbing stumble trending. "He's toast," one post read, racking up shares. Another of his mic toss, "Colbert crushed him," going viral, millions watching the wreckage loop. Insiders say producers debated cutting, but the ratings spike screamed gold, the chaos too potent to kill. The immediate aftermath slammed hard. Musk's team scrambled backstage. Sources hint he collapsed into a chair, sobbing, "They'll pay." His voice a tear-choked rasp, aides rushing to shield him while Colbert strutted. "That's how you bury a billionaire," he quipped to the crowd, their cheers deafening, some surging the stage, others filming, as security cleared the wings, the night's end a smoldering ruin. Online, the tide turned fast. Musk obliterated. One thread read, "Colbert's a killer." Another claimed, with analysts noting, "He dismantled him live." The host's triumph locked. The fallout poised to blaze on, a tempest, just beginning. The aftermath of Stephen Colbert's brutal destruction of Elon Musk on The Late Show last night has ignited a firestorm that's still blazing, with the billionaire's tearful, staggering exit after a confrontation that left him sobbing, "They'll pay," turning a live TV demolition into a global phenomenon, leaving Musk's empire shaken, Colbert's throne fortified, the internet, airwaves roaring with reactions that won't fade. Sources say what started as a hyped interview ended with Musk's genius in tatters, his retreat a viral monument, the clash's ripples reshaping everything in its wake. Musk's backstage collapse hit like a bombshell. Insiders report he slumped into a chair, tears streaking. "They'll pay," his voice a broken rasp, aides scrambling to shield him, whisking him out as cameras swarmed, while X erupted. His tweet, "Strength returns, watch me," posted hours later, pulling $200,000 likes, but buried under replies, "You drowned." Elon, one read, trending fast, with clips of his sobbing exit, mic toss looping millions of times. "Musk wrecked," a viral thread claimed. Memes of his tearful stumble captioned, "Tesla tears," flooding TikTok, Instagram. Supporters rallied. "He's human, they're vile," one post begged, but the tide crashed, his titan aura fractured. Colbert's camp basked in the glory. Sources say his next show kicked off with, "We had a mogul, he brought tears, I brought the hammer." His quip smug, victorious, pulling record ratings, a 60% surge, snagging younger viewers hooked on the carnage, while insiders hint he's crowing, "Musk thought he'd shine. I turned him to ash." His team buzzing, plotting more bold strikes, with analysts noting he crushed it, though some whisper, "He's a target now." the win edged with peril. The crowd's cheers lingered. Colbert rules, echoing online, locking his dominance tighter. The internet split like a chasm. Musk's fans mourned. "They ambushed him, he's gold," one ex-post read, racking up shares, while detractors feasted "crybaby billionaire." Another hit viral status, with debates raging. Was it fair? Trending clips of his sobs dissected. He imploded. One pundit said, "Colbert executed him." Another added, predicting a PR nightmare. Tesla stock wobbling, SpaceX chatter spiking, his empire bruised. Sources say Musk's hold up, plotting, with whispers of a counterattack, maybe a rival show. His silence deafening. The tears a wound that's festering. The ripple effects are colossal. Late nights shaken. Experts call it a turning point. Colbert redefined the game or smashed it, one said. Networks eyeing riskier guests or tighter control, risking irrelevance if they falter, while viewers divide, half cheer. He toppled a king, half cringe. Too brutal. The clash a cultural scar. Musk's ruin, Colbert's rise, etched in viral stone. This isn't the end, it's a fuse. Musk's resurgence, Colbert's next. Kill, primed to explode. So stay with us. If you're hooked on this madness, smash that subscribe button now. Don't miss the next inferno.